I can use my circle command to create circles by designating their center point and their size by default according to radius. To activate my circle command, I can use the tool icon on the tool panel. I can type circle, or I can use its keyboard alias of C and then hit enter. It wants a center point of my circle. I can designate this by inputting the coordinate value, or I can snap it to an object that's already on the screen. Once I've established the center point, it wants the radius by default of this circle. I can input this information from the keyboard, so a radius of 2, and then enter will complete a circle with a 2-inch radius. If I look at its quick properties, I can see that this has a radius of 2 and a diameter of 4. I'm going to use the tool icon to start circle again. This time I'm going to snap again to the center point of this line. And let's look at our options that we have. I'm going to use the down arrow to see the options, and it remembers the last value that I put in, which was 2, and I also have the option of diameter. Now these same set of options can be activated from the right click menu. Recent input will give me all the diameters I've recently used. I can cancel the command, or I can end the command hitting enter. I can also change from radius to diameter. So now I'm being prompted for diameter, and I'm going to enter 2 again. You'll notice this creates a smaller circle. If I look at its quick properties, you can see that it has a diameter of 2 and a radius of 1. Now I do have some other options for drawing circles. If I use the flyout on my tool panel, you can see center radius and center diameter, most commonly used ones, but I also have 2-point, 3-point, tangent, tangent radius, and tangent, tangent, tangent. So let's look at our 2-point method. When I choose this option, it prompts me for the first point that's going to be one of 2 points that will determine the diameter of the circle. I'm going to use this line and snap to the end point of this line and the other end of the line. That creates a circle with a diameter of that same distance between those two endpoints. Now I'm going to right click and bring back my circle command, and I can choose from this menu, but also notice that down here on the command line I have the options that are laid out, 2-point, 3-point. So the keyboard shortcut for taking this option of a 3-point circle, for example, would be 3P. And this prompts me for 3 points that will all be on the outside edge of my circle. So I'm going to choose the end points of these lines, and those 3 points will all be on the circumference of my circle that's created. Another option would be tangent, tangent radius. When I use this option, it's going to prompt me for a tangent point. So I'll say tangent to this circle, and it prompts me for another tangent point. I'll say tangent to this circle, and then a radius for the circle itself. In this case, I'm going to say 4, and it creates a circle that is tangent to both of those objects and has a radius of 4. Lastly, let's look at our option for a tangent, tangent, tangent. In this case, it prompts me for 3 tangent points, and so I'm going to use my object snaps to find those, and then constructs a circle whose outside circumference passes through those 3 tangent points.